All right, here we go, man. We got a powerful one here from A Course in Miracles. I've been meaning to get to this for a couple of days. I read this the other day, and I love these lessons that talk about how we really have. It really comes down to this choice of our own. We thinking with our kind of ego mind, or are we thinking with are we in alignment with God, source energy, creation, nature, that kind of thing. And in this book, this little lesson here hits on it a couple of different times. There's a few really powerful things in here. Actually, the whole thing's powerful. That's why I wanted to share it. And I'm gonna throw some links in the thing below, down below, if the video. If you click on more, I'm on other platforms as well. Rumble, Brighteon. I'm trying to do TikTok. I couldn't get that to work though. But anyway, I have all types of things I want to share about. A Course in Miracles is one. It's one that I based the channel on previously, but up to this point, the YouTube channel. But I want to shift to other things. I just want to bring all kinds of things. There's so many things that are going on in my life that I'm aware of, that I've been studying, that I've been researching, that I want to bring to the channel. And I hope I can do that in an inspirational, loving, powerful way. That's my hope. And there's just things that come in daily, that I'm not even, we're staying present here as much as we can, so there's so much I can talk about. And every time I make these videos, I'm like, oh man, I forgot to mention that or whatever. But I'll get to what I can get to and think of in the moment here. I'm just kind of recording this. I wanted to allow you to see the lesson. And I'm going to go ahead and read it to you as well. Lesson 342 in A Course in Miracles. And this is coming from the book. And you can get the book. You can do it online. There's lots of different ways to get access to this course. It's very powerful. It will shift you. That can come with some challenges as well. So, but there's no way to, at least I haven't found a way to shift into a better life without there's going to be some resistance. There's going to be some frustration. There's going to be some serious challenge. And if you have the perseverance and the courage to do so, I know that we'll be well rewarded on the other side with the best life, the happiest, joyous, freest, that's a big one, freedom and truth and authenticity and all these great things. And I that's just what my morale is and all I want with my life. So, I'm kind of done with all the rest of it, and you still have to sift through it here. Unfortunately, we've, here we go. I'm into this video. I haven't even read it yet, but unfortunately, we've gone down a very egoic path in this world. And I feel like that can change. I heard somewhere where that it took 2 generations or so to get here. Now, I don't know whether that's true or not, but when I heard that, I thought, well, that means that we can it's 2 generations to get back on track, to get back to living in a way that makes sense for human beings, right? Because a lot of what's going on in the world right now doesn't make sense. And it's not going to make sense because it's based on control, power and control and ego and narcissism and psychopathic almost type of things, really. Not even almost, it is. I was just talking to my partner today, my partner in crime, and it really is. The government and the system are really just like a abusive, narcissistic, psychopathic partner who tries to control someone. So say there's a relationship and this person's controlling, and I know there's a lot of you that will tune into this who probably have experienced this even in your life and had trauma, and I feel for you and whatever, but that's basically what the system and the government are. It's the same thing. They try to control you. They try to keep you down. They'll tell you lies. They'll manipulate you. It's the same exact thing. So if you had that in your life or you know someone that did, you could just relate that to the government and the system and what's going on right now. And, you can see a lot of similarities. So anyway, and another thing I wanted to say, actually, I'll bring this up. I said to my partner, my girlfriend, wife, whatever, we've been together for a long time, not legally married. And I'm glad. And I realized why there's a lot of reasons why we never did that kind of thing, because I don't believe in the system. And why do I need permission from the system to do any of this stuff? You don't. You have rights given to you by God, and that's all that matters. And if you live your life on that and you align it with that, oh my word, the power that comes, the freedom that will come with that, and I'm working on all that. And as I work on that in my life, I want to bring it to you. So this one's going to go longer than the 5 minutes I planned. That's okay, because there's lots of good things I'm saying here. But I did say to her in the car today, we were driving, I said, listen, I said, you know, we were talking about jobs and people. You always hear how everybody just hates their job. Nobody wants to go do this job. Nobody. I'm not saying it's everyone, because there's people out there that are living their dreams. You know, it's like, I said, I said, Beth, what does that mean when you go do something for money that you don't really want to do? And she goes, well, I don't know. Is that like a pimp? She said like a pimp, or like thinking about like you know, like a hooker kind of pimp relationship. And I'm like, it's slavery. You're doing something you don't want to do for money. You know, it's a form of slavery. So we've been so mind controlled and taken down this path of, we must do these things. We must work a job. We must be in debt. We must, you know, we must pay taxes. You know, all this stuff is not true when you dig into it and you actually get down to the truth of the matter. Sorry, enough of my rant. That just came out of, there you go, right there. There was a topic right there. Was a video by itself right there. But I'm going to read this short little lesson along with this video. So lesson 342. I let forgiveness rest upon all things, for thus forgiveness will be given me. I thank you, Father, for your plan to save me from the hell I made. So it's a choice. We're choosing again, from what I just previously said, we're choosing to continue to create this hell around us. It is not real, and it's not. And you have given me the means to prove its unreality to me. You have the means to go out and get the information you need. The key is in my hand, and I've reached the door beyond which lies the end of dreams. I stand before the gate of heaven, wondering if I should enter in and be at home. I would say, yes, let's enter in, right? Let me not wait again today. So basically, let's not continue down a road in a life that we hate, or making choices that don't make sense in our lives just because. Let me forgive all things and let creation be as you would have it let me go back here. Let me forgive all things and let creation be as you would have it be and as it is. So as it is, like anything that its creation is as it is. And if you're resisting as it is, that's the resistance. That's the frustration. Self-inflicted hell. Let me remember that I am your son and opening the door at last. Forget illusions in the blazing light of truth as memory of you returns to me. Brother, forgive me now. I come to you to take you home with me, and as we go, the world goes with us on our way to God. So as we, in closing here, so as we do these things, as we align ourselves with creation, God, source, nature, whatever it is you believe in, or however you want to look at that feels good to you, we take people with us. People see that. We're inspiration to those people. We forgive each other. We don't hold on to resentments. We don't hold on to people. We don't judge people. We don't know what their journey is here. And we all get to that place of peace and prosperity and all those wonderful things. So that's enough out of me for today. A little longer today, but that's okay. I'll see you next time. Lots of love.